We'll talk about reading across America. It's been around for quite a while. We've all gone to a classroom and read to kids. Explain what this is, basically.
Yeah, so Read Across America is an annual event, and it's really to celebrate reading throughout our community. So this happens every March 2nd, which is actually Dr. Seuss's birthday. So it's an opportunity to really not only celebrate reading, but to get out. If you have an opportunity to read to a child, we encourage you to do so.
And we've been doing this virtually the last couple of years. Is it back in the classroom, or do we know that just yet?
It depends. Some school districts are allowing us. So for instance, in Fort Smith, where we are, I do have the opportunity to go in person this year, but we have several communities throughout our area that it is virtual.
All right. So how do you get signed up for this? I know there's a lot of people that want to do this, and most of the time the school will have the books picked out for you.
Correct. So a lot of times you can just reach out to your local school system. So whatever town you live in, reach out to them, ask them if there was an opportunity. And like I know from my classroom that I'm going to be reading to next week, it's they actually are providing the book for me. But a lot of times they give you the opportunity to bring an age-appropriate book to the classroom.
And I always ask this, but why does the United Way get involved with this program?
Yeah, so one of the foundational pillars of United Way is education. So this fits directly with what we do throughout the community. And then we have programs like Dolly Parton Imagination Library that actually provides books to children birth to 5 years old. So it really, education is a huge part of what we do at United Way. So of course, our involvement with this, it's a huge day for us, and we just enjoy getting out and doing it.
And I'm glad you brought up DPIL, because I know that's something that's relatively new in this area. Explain what that is.
Yeah, so Dolly Parton Imagination Library, this is an opportunity that we've been an affiliate for several years now. What it does, it provides an age-appropriate book to children birth to 5 years old. So essentially a child that's signed up from birth will have 60 books in their library by the time they hit their 5th birthday, which is huge. When we look at like the 3rd grade benchmark levels, that we see so many high numbers on proficiency and advanced scores of the students that were on the program versus the students that weren't. So for anyone that may be out there that would love to sponsor a child, it's actually $25 annually to sponsor a child. You can go to unitedwayfortsmith.org to be able to do that. So we highly encourage, if you're interested in that, please visit our website just to kind of learn more about that.
And this is where the books are actually sent to the person's house?
That's correct. So, and what's really interesting about it, so it breaks down to $2.10 per month for the books, and that includes the book, the postage, and the wrapping. The really neat thing about this program, it actually has the child's name on the postage. So it's something tangible for a child to, once a month, they run to the mailbox, they get that physical book in their hands that actually has their name on it, which is a really neat thing for our community.
And so this all intertwines, the Reading Across America, DPIL. This is just all one big happy family, so to speak.
Absolutely. And again, from United Way's perspective, education is such a vital part of what we do. So those two, not only March 2nd with Read Across America, but also DPIL, that's something that we do annually. And we just love to serve this community. And
that I know that DPIL is getting bigger by the month.
Yeah, so we actually serve over 3,200 kids right now on the program in 5 counties in Arkansas, which is huge. So for this area to be able to have that, we're so blessed. And again, I encourage anybody that's listening to go on our website, unitedwayfortsmith.org, to really learn more about that program.
And then back to Reading Across America, really the easiest way, is especially if you live near an elementary school or maybe have kids or even grandkids in an elementary, call them first, sign up, and then ask if you can do it either by Zoom or go in person.
Absolutely. That's the best way to do it, because that way it's in your community. You're able to really give back to your community for that one day.
Exactly. Shea Foldvary, thank you so much for joining us. Best of luck with your reading on Tuesday.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Daren.